What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MotoGod. So we're out here today flying RC planes, and I came across this website where I was able to meet guys who fly RC planes, and very lovely guys out here. Look, look. Wow, I never expected so much people to be here today. So it's been fun, and I. Oh, what's that? All right, I'm called to take a biscuit.
There you go, buddy. Grab a couple.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can't beat that smell.
So much. Getting ready. So I got this today. Train Star. Just been here for the first time, and I have my plane. I just got it. I got it from one of those nice guys. Got it from about £50. But online it's about £140. So a lot of planes out here, and the one that really catches my eye is this. It's quite big. It's called Desert Aircraft, right?
Is it DA?
DA, oh yeah. Desert Aircraft. It's quite big with a carbon fiber blade. 100cc. Yeah. How much does this cost?
I paid 12 for it.
12?
It was 400. It was 4,000 to build.
4,000 pounds. Oh my days, 4,000 pounds. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Chocolate hobby.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, not 300.
The propeller, the carbon fiber, 250. Are you flying it? Are you flying it today? No. Okay, okay. Okay, you just got it.
I've had it since November.
Oh, okay.
So I just joined the club.
All right.
Journalist.
That's nice. I'm here for my first time today, and I just got a plane from someone.
Yeah, nice one. Matthew.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, gradually. I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, why those gliders? Why do they have longer wings than the normal
But
planes?
it's mostly for slow, because when happened with the glider, with those planes there, there's more aerobatic. These are a lot more slower. It's got a big long aileron,
Yeah.
but when you're flying with the glider, the propeller's out, and then you need a big wing. So when this folds back, when I stop the motor, this folds back, and this can just sail
Yeah, you can
on the
still
wind.
glide.
You know, it can glide. It'll just glide for. Oh, I could probably fly with no motor for 2 hours. Down in Arbroath where I fly,
The light.
a plastic body on it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? But it's the wingspan, you know? It's pretty good. I have to get a picture of you with the plane. That's
Okay, that's fine.
I take a whole Denzel Washington holding my fucking plane. Okay, too big everything. Right, there you go, one
Yeah,
second.
to fit in this way.
Cool, dude. Really cool. Yeah, so they've just got a bigger
Okay, so when you
wingspan.
turn it off in the sky, this goes.
Yes,
like this.
it brakes, it slows.
Okay.
So this brakes like this and it gives it more aerodynamic, you see.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
obviously when it's out like this, if it was a solid prop, it would stay like this all the time. So when I switch it off, it sits back like this, and it just has nice aerodynamics, so it can fly beautifully. But you know, you can feel just even, you know, I could throw this.
Yeah, you can. It's very light.
Very light and cheap. I think
Really?
that was
How much is this?
£160 brand new. So it's cheap.
So which do you prefer to fly, this or?
I like them all.
Oh,
Because on days when it's really windy and stuff like that, I can throw that up here maybe in 30-mile-an-hour wind, and that'll just penetrate the wind.
Yeah.
30-mile-an-hour wind with that, it's fucking,
going to be
it's
bumpy.
hard to fly. But some days I just want to come and just chill out, because this is so easy to fly. Easy. The bigger the wingspan, the easier it is to fly. It's just softer, smoother. And but then I've been down in Arbroath and I was flying this off the thermal. So when the tide goes out, you have like the black rock, and when the sun hits it, you get thermal, so it lifts. So I can be down there and just thermal, and it'll go up and down, and I could be there for 2 hours, but I'm bored. You know, half an hour, I'm like, fuck, let's go fly something else.
Is the battery inbuilt?
Inside, it's
It's
just,
in. Okay, you can change the battery.
just keep changing the battery, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of them you need to be able to change the batteries,
battery,
Ken. The old aeroplanes that you used to get, they had a built-in battery, but not anymore, because obviously you want to, I want to go out, I'd have to charge it now.
You could
I've
have
got
like 4 batteries with you.
30 batteries.
Have you ever crashed?
Oh yeah,
A lot of times?
yeah, quite a few. At least we can admit it. There's no point saying no,
And
because you don't fly a model aeroplane and not crash.
was it a big plane like this? Interesting. So how long have you been doing this?
About 40 years.
40 years.
Since I was 12-year-old.
Oh my days.
Yeah, I'm 52 now. I've probably been flying aeroplanes since I was 6-year-old, probably.
Airplanes?
Aeroplanes, helicopters,
Really?
gliders, I love them all. And I've got a lot of boats, I've got a lot of cars, I've got a lot of everything, so yeah, it's great.
So you're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm everywhere with it.
That's wonderful. I was at Tayside Aviation. I had this 30 minutes class, flying class there.
Right, okay.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
It was my first time flying, and it was very,
When
very.
you get You know, it's once you get into the swing of it and you're able to fly it, you get a lot. Cause,
You know, like
you know,
with the airplanes,
yes.
like I see when it's taking off, I see this comes down.
Yes, it comes down, gives it more lift.
Yes. Okay.
You know,
gives more lift.
so what happens is with the stall planes, they need to land on small islands in the water.
Okay.
So when obviously you can imagine this is a lake, and here it's just a small
Small,
island. So when you're landing on the island, you need to slow the plane right down, which puts full flaps like that, and that'll actually slow the wing down to land. But if you're here, it takes a longer time to take off. When you put landing flaps on like this, you can take off before 3 feet. You know what I mean?
Quicker.
It gives it so much more
Okay,
lift.
so it takes it up quicker.
Yes.
And it also stops it quicker.
It slows it down.
slows
Obviously,
it down too.
that's causing drag as well. But with full flaps, you can see like that's more drag because it's right down. And you'll see the aeroplanes when they come into land, they have full flaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this one here, I can reverse the motor as well.
Really?
So if it's coming in and it's maybe a way to crash into, like the real plane, if it's a way to crash into maybe trees or bush, you can reverse it. So
And it goes. Really?
yes. And also because if they're on a small island, you can't push, so they put them into reverse, and you can actually reverse like a car. It's much better. It's good.
So
yeah.
it reverses and it still flies.
No, just only for when it reverses. You can't put that reverse when you're flying. It's just when you've landed.
Okay.
So obviously, if the plane
just
lands,
to avoid the crash.
you know, avoid the crash, and then you come into reverse, and you would reverse
Just
it
go.
out, and then fly, take off. Yeah? So it's really good. And the big wheels, these are like Tundra wheels, so the wheels are obviously so they don't sink into the snow or anything like that.
Oh,
So it's kind of real the way it is as well, again. So it's good. But now the newer planes, they put the batteries in the top because
batteries.
I have the battery on the other planes that I have there. They go from the bottom, and it's a pain because you have to tip the plane upside down and muck about putting batteries in it.
Is it okay in the front? Is it because of the balancing? So
Yes, of course, yes.
okay.
Yes. But all the planes from years ago, they always had the batteries in the bottom. But
Oh, okay. You have more. And this
we
is
all
your
do.
this is your batteries.
This is just some batteries and stuff like that. Yeah.
So,
Just some.
oh, I have a jet engine. Let me show you.
You've got the.
Your flaps and your ailerons is one big aileron, can't
There
you?
you go.
Oh yes,
That's a nice unit, isn't it?
that's lovely, and it's light.
Yeah, it's light. What's
Beautiful.
SW120 Swewing.
Right. Okay.
I haven't flown it yet.
No.
Yeah, I just had it like this for over a year, and I've been trying to like work on one or two. I have the components,
Yes.
the fuel gauge and all those.
Yes.
Just copying it up little by little.
Things to do. They can eat fuel then though.
Yeah,
But the
very
fuel
well.
isn't too bad. It's the oil that you need that's expensive.
All right.
the oil.
Like 2-stroke oil. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the oil, because you can get cheap oils, but it's no good for the turbines.
Oh, really?
But I see, even Dave's turbine helicopter when he was flying it, you could see the fuel going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yes, just for the test, right? When if you're testing it,
You see, and I'm thinking, flipping hell.
Yeah, but remember, it's not
Your own building, because in those days you'd build an aeroplane from balsa wood,
yes.
and you put dope on it with the tissue, and every time you went out with it, you'd come with it home with it in a black bin liner, smashed. Every time.
Yeah,
You know,
always.
you didn't have a buddy box or anything like that. You just taught, and then I ended up I couldn't fly aeroplanes, so I started flying helicopters, and helicopters was easier for me. Then obviously I flew helicopters for about 15 years, and I thought, right, everybody said, Mark, you can't fly helicopters, not fly aeroplanes. I went, I don't know. But yeah. So obviously once I got going, I got back, I think it took me 2 nights to teach myself how to fly, and it was easy. And now it's just like riding a bike.
So you don't mind if I include you in my video, right?
no problems at all.
Okay. How long have you been flying?
Off and on for about 30 years,
Off and on, 30 years.
but mainly off. unfortunately. Because of work commitments and
Okay.
all the rest of it.
Oh.
So I've only brought 3 models with me today.
Only 3, so that's all that could fit in the car, right?
Yeah. I'm a bigger model, so I can only get 1 in.
Okay. Only one.
Only one when I
Should be
bring my
very
bigger
big.
models. But that's the fun of the hobby.
Oh, the glider.
We have the glider. I like the gliders too.
So you come here every weekend?
When I'm not working too much, I've been working a
Okay.
lot just lately, but
It's weather permitting,
Yeah, true.
and people come during the week as well sometimes.
True. Weather also.
yeah, weather.
Unfortunately, this isn't the best time of the year because it's so cold.
Okay, it gets more windy during the summer.
Oh, you can get beautiful days in the summer. I mean, unbelievably beautiful days. Hardly any wind, lovely sunshine.
Oh, yeah, true. And the clouds are clear.
Oh yeah, blue sky, beautiful. But this is a nice day. We've got the sunshine.
Great.
Maybe
Where's
no
Arthur?
water. He's not doing. Well, you never know when Arthur's going to get down. It depends what he's got on.
So, is the plan to come here and fly all your planes?
Yes, of course. yeah. If it's windy though, then obviously we can't really fly the 3D stuff.
Oh yes, because
you know,
it's small
small. It's good fun, but if it's any wind, it's not much fun to fly it.
thunderbolt.
Some days you'll come out and you just want to relax.
Yeah.
So you bring out one of the planes that you can relax with.
Yeah.
Then other days you feel like, oh, I'm going to try something fancy today.
Mhm.
So you bring out an aerobatic model.
Yeah, true.
It just depends.
It's just okay. Also electric.
Yeah, I've only brought electric. Saves hassle.
Okay.
Most of my planes, believe it or not, are IC.
Come again?
Most of my planes are IC.
Oh.
I've only got these 3 electric.
Okay. How many planes do you have?
16 or 17, I think.
16 or 17.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
you probably have more.
I have a garage full of them
Oh.
as well.
But that's not counting my kits.
You know what?
That's not counting kits.
Really?
That's only the built ones.
Oh my days. 16 or 17. Wow.
I've got one that takes you 2.5 hours to put it together when you get to the
2.5
field.
hours. So you do it from house? You couple it from house, then you bring it here, or you do it here?
I have to build it here. Can't get it in the car.
Oh, okay, okay. You have to like dismantle the parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a big biplane. But how can I put it? It's a Bristol fighter. It's one of the few planes where the wing at the bottom is about that far from the fuselage.
At the bottom.
Yeah, you know your lower wing. On most planes in the biplane, it's fitted to the bottom,
Yeah.
the fuselage. Another one's raised.
Yes.
But on this one, both of them are away from the fuselage.
Okay.
So there's a framework
Yes.
comes out the fuselage,
it.
and you've got to put all these bolts in. That's why it takes so long.
Yeah. So you have to come with your screwdriver and every other thing to screw.
Yeah.